Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Cocktails and Intellect. And this is the Sextment. And unlike normal, it's all females. It's all daddies today. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, I am your girl, Ziggy, the girl they love to love, but they don't shake her hand. Okay, right?
Yes.
And then we also have our sexologist.
Hey, you guys. It is Shereen, a.k.a. Calypso, a.k.a. Island Goddess _Diana on IG. And today our guest is...
My name is Malaika, and you can find me on IG at angelic_enchantress34.
Do people ever say Malika the Freaka?
I've never heard that one.
Really?
I've never heard that.
That comes to mind. I don't know why. I'm not like a weird person. I don't know. Anyway, so we had you on our last episode, our No Chaser, and you were wonderful. I'm happy to have you back again.
Thank you.
And we have a new sexy drink we're trying today. This is, what is this? Crown Royal.
It's Crown Royal Peach Tea. So Crown Royal whiskey with juicy peach flavor and brewed tea. Ooh.
So let's crack that thing open.
All right.
And while
One for you.
they are cracking open our Crown
One
Royals,
for
we are at the
you.
Liquor Library, the absolute sexiest liquor store in Orlando. And we are, what's the address? We're in between Washington and Robinson
We're right next to Insomnia
on
Cookies.
Orange Avenue.
Yes.
Downtown Orlando, it's the only liquor store in sight. So
Only
if
one.
you're ever down here, please stop by Liquor Library. It's my favorite liquor store ever. Okay.
This has a nice little ridgy feel to it.
Yeah,
this
the
is
can's
cool.
all wavy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel, I like ridges, but
so
this one's very,
pretty. I love the color.
Me too. All right.
It matches your nails.
Ooh. All right. I'm trying not to
right.
break it now, but
Right.
Good.
Where's Cause when we need him? Shout out to Cause.
Yes.
He's not on this episode with us, but he's always here in spirit. We love him. So big shout out to Cause.
Big shout out.
yes, this one's for you.
This one's for you.
We're gonna.
All right, let's take a sip. Oh, wait, we're going to do it. Cheers.
It's girl power.
Always.
Okay. It's smooth.
Exactly.
It's not like too in your face.
It doesn't hit your throat.
It reminds me of the Brisk tea.
Yeah.
Like the Lipton Brisk tea,
Yeah.
but with liquor.
The peach brisk tea.
Yes.
Yes.
But I can barely taste the liquor, so maybe it's gonna creep up on me later.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it
This the
says
new-
7%, so it might creep a little bit
yeah.
later.
Is this the new thought drink?
It might be.
I'm saying.
Hot girl summer.
So I'm gonna hand this over to you, Shereen. This is your time.
Well, hey, so of course, Sextment. We're going to talk about sex. But there was actually something I came across recently, and I wanted to bring it up to you guys. So Malaika and Ziggy, I found this really interesting. Like, I was somewhat jealous when I read this story. So it was a new story. I'm telling you guys, like, I was feeling it. So if you guys ever watch TLC's Sex Sent Me to the Yard. So there was one episode about a girl who couldn't stop climaxing. So apparently after sex one day, she started to have frequent climaxes. After 4 hours of pleasure, she was walking down the street and would just orgasm out the blue. Of course, she went to every medical professional, couldn't get any help, tried everything from, what did she say? Red wine to antihistamines. And girl, I'd probably do that same combination. But after speaking with one doctor, Valium was able to calm it down, and it finally stopped. After about 5 months, it was completely under control. So could you imagine? 5 months.
First of all, that was her soulmate, whoever that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoever it was that she was intimate
it.
with.
She shouldn't have let him go.
And right. And he made her orgasm for 5 months. That was her soulmate. And 2, that was a blessing. So
Yes.
why would you stop it? I mean,
She said she had to call out of work. I would love to be sitting at work.
That would make the day so much better.
Oh, okay, Bobby, you didn't do that report. All right, next.
Stress free.
Seriously, like, who wants to stop that? But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it got in the way of, like, maybe she couldn't sleep.
Maybe she could
know?
do regular activities,
know,
like
True.
driving and other things where she needed to really truly be focused. Maybe it was just like becoming frustrating.
You're like, what if you're with your son? You're like, oh,
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, that would be on. But I'm just saying, that's the type of thing, like you said, Ziggy, that we're not letting go.
yeah, it's a blessing.
Where you going? Come back in the house, baby.
sent
Come
from
back in the house
God.
real quick.
Because you don't even need another person to like get involved.
Nobody will ever top him at this point for her.
Thank you.
That's her soulmate.
That's her song.
We be sitting here right now just orgasming. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but I'm just saying.
I mean, it would make the day a lot better. You cut out the whole 30, 45 minutes of sex you have to have.
Don't gotta jack
Get
my.
right to it.
Don't mess up my eyelashes. Nothing. Just
Hello.
just go ahead, baby.
Speaking of eyelashes, who beat y'all face?
Yes.
Mindy at Mindy MUA on Instagram. She hooked us up.
The bombs, very sweet. Loves her. She was. Mindy's coming back.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to work something out with
She
her.
about to be on speed
loves
dial.
Work her
Enjoying
into the
herself,
budget.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's interesting.
Well, I don't know. I just saw this story. I was like, I got to share this. I don't know. You know how you just be browsing and come up with like a random news story? And you're like, ooh, I wonder what Ziggy and Cos would say about
Think
this.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
But then I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm weird. Like, I
No,
don't, yeah,
that's work.
Okay, so I'm just, I mean,
You're just working.
I'm okay,
You're
you're
just
right.
learning about your craft, so you're good.
Yeah, let's talk about cow sex and random shit. But so something I wanted to bring up, and it came to mind. I don't know. I was feeling a little nostalgic lately, and I found one of my old like silhouette Harlequin books from back in the day, and it came to mind because I remember as a young girl, we're always told, you can't have sex. You're often punished. Some cultures, you're killed just for having sexual feelings. With
Correct.
boys, it's like, oh, he had a little, he's going to learn how to
It's
masturbate.
praised.
Yeah. You wake up with a wet dream, like that's normal. As a girl, like I was
Something's
hiding
wrong
my.
with you.
Thank you. So I remember initially coming across erotica books. Those old, like a paper book with a storyline, but somewhere in there they're going to have sex multiple times and you could kind of get off on it. So I was like, ooh, this is it. So before 50 Shades, there was like, all those different books. So Malaika, tell me, because when I told you, you got excited, girl.
Well, because like growing up, like you said, certain things were taboo and you couldn't read. And as a little kid, I hated reading. But then eventually I came across some Eric Jerome Dickey books. You know how some of his like went into play. Those were like my first ones.
Yes.
And it would just like capture you because it kind of like played like a movie even though you were reading it. And then it had, like you said, like a nice erotica where it wasn't porn. It was tasteful. It really had that literature in it where you could see the art form and how he was writing. So from there on, that became one of my like, go-to things of books to read, as well as writing poems as well in that regard.
Oh, you write poems? Oh, you write poems, girl?
Yeah, I write
So,
poems too.
well, off top, I mean, towards the end of the show, do you think you could give us a couple bars?
I don't know, maybe.
Just we'll see. We'll see.
We'll
Get
see,
those.
we'll see.
It may just flow to you as the drink kicks in and at the end
As
of
a
this
drink,
episode.
yeah, it may.
So, Ziggy, have you ever read romance novels and things like that?
Okay, so a disclaimer. I really love more like fiction and self-help books. But
So
I-
you,
huh?
so you one of them smart hoes.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to, better herself over and over again.
And I'm over here reading about
Every week.
and I'm the opposite.
You trying to bust 12 times a day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, on different ends of the spectrum there. Okay.
Okay, so but I was telling I'm trying to say enchantress. I love that. It's just such a long big word that I just want to keep saying it. Okay.
I'm
But I
just
was-
still stuck on Malika Freaka.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was different when you said that way.
Okay, Malika the Freaka or the Enchantress,
I like
whichever one.
Enchantress.
Enchantress? Okay.
The kind of most erotic book I've ever read is The Coldest Winter Ever.
That's a good one. That's,
Right? It's kind of erotic. I loved it.
Yeah.
I couldn't put it down. Like when I started reading that book, I did not put it down. Like I read that in like 2 days. Swear to God. I love to read, but I do like I like self-help books and nonfiction more, but I couldn't put that book down. So maybe I should get more into fiction.
Yeah, a good erotic book, you will knock it out pretty quick.
What do you guys suggest? What's your first suggestion? And then, Shereen, I want to hear yours. For me, someone who's new to it.
I like the white people books.
Yeah,
Really?
Beautiful Bastard.
The ones with the
Yeah, well, you know, with
dude
the
on the front with no
with
shirt
the
on.
Zeus on the front.
Yeah,
I like-
Beautiful Bastard's pretty good.
Beautiful Bastard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like she said, like, you know, the white people books, Beautiful Stranger, things like that. They're good ones.
Why are those so good? Because you were talking about Zane, the first African American author.
Yeah, which I mean, I've read a Zane book, but as a go-to, I'm more so going to lean towards like the 50 Shades. There's a book called Out of Time that I personally liked. I wouldn't necessarily call it erotica. There's like a couple of sex scenes, but I don't know what it was. I don't know. It's just what I was used to coming up, like the white Barbie. That's all we know.
That's it. And then she got blacker and blacker. We're like, whoa.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
but Malika, so educate us. So, what's some of the black ones you got over there?
I don't really have a lot of the black ones other than like a lot of Eric Jerome Dickey ones. I actually have taken like you and read a lot of the white ones. I definitely like a lot of European authors because they speak differently than us. Yeah, and so they take it there. They don't have the same stigma or taboo that, you know, we have over here. So
Okay. So what European book would you? Is that what Beautiful Bastards was? It one of the European
Beautiful Bastards actually is by American writers.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have like Maya Banks.
Okay.
She does like a nice little series, and a lot of the time they'll do trilogies. So you'll get used to the characters, and then they bring them back in the next one. So you get to like follow.
You're personally
You're
connected
following
to
like
this.
their love story, but it's really like, you know, like a nice erotica because they really go in detail.
I'm gonna do it.
Most,
I'm gonna read
other books don't. So.
Yeah. Okay. What Eric Jerome Dickey book would you?
Eric Jerome Dickey book
Suggest.
that I like.
What was that one book about
Accidental Affair.
Accident. Ooh.
I
Most
like that
affairs
one.
are an accident.
Yeah, but this one's kind of like due to their actors and on a movie scene, and you know, drugs are into play, so that's kind of how it was an accidental affair.
Okay.
Like they were kind of tricked into it situation. So
Yeah. So Beautiful Bastards and Accidental Affair. Got it.
You
What
know-
are your favorite books? What is, since you guys are into erotica,
Oh,
what are your favorite erotica books? Top 3. Go, Shereen.
50 Shades, because I was able to use that platform to have sex frequently.
I like that movie too.
The
1
books are
and 2.
better.
The books are better.
The books are better. Yes.
What? How?
Girl.
Okay, I'm gonna read.
Like
they
you
can go
read a
more in depth
chapter
in the book.
Yeah, you read a chapter and you're like, "Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go."
I'm already like, come on, baby.
yeah. So,
And then he's so rich and he's so like fine and it just
manly.
keep wanting
like
to
Just make the
dominance.
pussy wet.
and he can fly a helicopter and like all these different things, and so you get to see it from like a different perspective of like this little homely girl who's just found this rich, wonderful like billionaire. So it's
Who
interesting
likes
in the
her.
book.
He really
who
likes her.
actually likes her.
That's the tough part.
You know what that makes me think of? That meme where they had the broke person on one side and they were like, "This would be rape," and they put the rich person and they're like, "We find this is a
Socially
turn."
okay.
Yeah.
This is right. This is a fantasy.
I think, I'm just saying, I think as women, we got turned on at the fact that he bought her a car.
Rich guys
and he
rape
lived in a
people often.
penthouse. Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's disguised as dates.
Interesting.
I know this sounds horrible.
Oh, but it's kind of true. That's definitely. I mean, the
definitely
Me Too
true.
movement. I didn't see
It's
anybody.
based on that.
I didn't see a broke person on the Me Too movement at all.
Ooh, no.
No, it's not a average income earner
Talk
there.
bad to
No.
broke niggas.
Yeah, no.
They're
It-
wealthy.
it-
They're
It
wealthy.
was all rich people.
Okay, so rich dudes rape people. That's
Yeah.
That's what we're going with.
And drug them. And,
that's it. They're
yeah,
rapey.
maybe.
Okay, great. So your first one was 50 Shades of Grey. Well, or is that first
Or
or
is the whole
third?
trilogy.
I'm gonna say the whole trilogy.
So that's her 3.
Yeah, that's my
Okay,
three.
that's your 3.
Trilogy for me, I think I like Marina Anderson. It's called, she has like a trilogy set of Legacy of Desire, House of Decadence, and The Discipline. And they just take it to a whole new level of
Eroticy.
yeah, definitely
Is that a
erotica,
word?
but they're adding like extra people in the mix and different things, and it's different platforms and how they tell the stories, and it's interesting. So
Whoa.
I would say that one might be like my favorite.
Oh, the whole trilogy.
The whole trilogy.
So 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start with one book.
I was gonna say, Ziggy, well, what's your one?
I'm gonna start with one. My one is The Coldest Winter Ever.
The code.
There we
Yeah,
go.
she's sticking with that.
But no, that's the only one I've read. Everything else has been like all about investing or real estate or psychology. So those aren't really sexy.
So you know what I did, Ziggy, back in the day is I had my little erotica book inside that self-help book. And I'm sitting in class just reading it.
Oh no, iPads
Really?
and iPhones came in handy for me because I don't need people accidentally finding my books at my house. So yeah,
Right.
they're all on my phone. So that's how I
Well, see,
read.
this was pre-iPhone era, girl.
Yeah, I had to have the paperbacks of the Eric Journal ones. Yeah, you're right.
I remember checking them out at the library.
I borrowed my cousin's. She would buy them, and when she finished, I would be like, "Okay, I'll take this one," and then I give it back after I was through.
Oh, see, I
Okay,
didn't have
so
anybody to borrow
explain a scene of erotica in a book because we're being really basic, and this is the Sextment. So we
Ooh.
need to get sexy. I need to know how these erotic books are making people, how this is borderline porn.
Let's see. Well, first, before we go too
it's
far,
not porn. It's erotica. That's the first
Okay, that's
thing.
first.
That's what you have to decipher because porn is normally
Actual
just-
sex.
No, they're still having sex, but porn is just raunchy. It's just raw. It's just uncut. It's no thought put into it.
Okay.
Where erotica, they're going to explain it in such an art form, in such a way, and how they articulate it
I
that
need an
it makes
example.
it. You need an example.
Classy.
It makes it.
I heard
classy.
you both say it's classier
It makes it
than
classy.
porn.
It makes it tasteful.
You don't feel like a whore.
The
after
difference
you've
between
read
a
it.
XXX magazine and like a pinup.
Okay.
Or burlesque versus, somebody just straight wilding out,
Stripping.
showing everything stripping.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Okay. You getting ready to read a scene for us?
I mean, I was trying to find a decent one that was not like too long, too short.
Why are you looking for something decent? This is Cocktails and Intellect.
Because I don't want to read like 3
We do
minutes
what the
worth
fuck
of
we do.
caption, Oh, that's what you're right.
It's your show. Go for it.
Yeah. find the runs, the nastiest one you can find, and just
Well,
give
you know
us
what?
like a minute.
Before I go too far, I want to define erotica.
Okay.
Okay, the way Malaika described it was absolutely perfect. So it is the classier version, according to Wikipedia, because I don't know why I always go to Wikipedia.
Why? Because it's kind of like
The Webster. I'll look up the Webster one since you
Not-
do Wikipedia.
Well, see, sometimes I
Yeah.
try to break it down, for stupid people. Erotica is, in a broad sense, any literary or artistic work that deals substantially with subject matter that is erotically stimulating and sexually arousing, but is not considered to be
so it's
pornographic.
like phone sex, but just you read it.
It's probably like phone sex in old English voice or something.
Her definition is better than like Webster because they straight hit you with a erotic literature of art.
Which that's it too.
That's it too. Nice and simple. Like
Wait a minute. So they usually speak they have a different accent usually?
No, I just feel like it'd be more classy, like
if you read like the overseas ones, yeah, you catch the accent and how they speak certain words that we don't use over here.
I'm gonna read one. I'm gonna just do it.
in fact,
I
Sarah,
want to know.
here are 2 examples of erotica you're going to know. Bridgerton.
Okay, that's erotic
everyone
to me.
has seen
That's an
Bridgerton.
erotic show.
Show.
Yes.
Okay.
All
Which-
their scenes with her and her Duke. Yes.
Okay.
That's
got
erotica.
it.
Which
Okay.
I haven't.
love
Has anyone
Bridgerton.
seen it? Okay, so tell me about it. I haven't seen it yet.
You have not
I
seen
know
it?
I have not because I feel like I need to give it all my attention. I really feel like that right now. You know how you go through the stage where you're just watching something in
you
the
don't have to give it all
background.
your attention. It'll catch your attention. So in the parts that you really don't need to pay attention to, it won't matter because the parts that you need to,
Will stand out.
It'll stand out.
But I mean, will it still turn me on? Like if I'm not paying attention?
Have you seen the Duke?
No. Well, yeah, I did. I told you I started watching it, but I felt like I needed to sit down and like stay
And
focused.
I am so underwhelmed by the girl. I understand it's Bridgerton, it's that day, but he too fine for her.
She's classically pretty in regards to just a
White
natural
people.
beauty
Okay.
in that regard. Because she's not like really big chested. She doesn't really have a big, like she's just tiny, petite, and well, elegant and poised. I think that's why they picked her.
Yeah, I'm pissed about that. Because, first of all, they try to make all the bigger girls seem like they're just fat and ugly. Some of the bigger girls are cuter than her, to me.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she's not really that cute. She's just pale. She needs a tan. She's basic.
I think they were showing, because it's rare that you actually see blacks even portrayed in
that
a show
day.
like that.
I agree.
So the fact that even made it that far, I think they're winning in regards to that. In regards to her, I think because they're doing a cotillion and you're coming out as a woman, I think she portrayed the innocence that they were looking for.
But the Duke is black. He like mixed.
He's like a Moor. I think he would be considered like Moor.
He got a little bit too much texture. Texture there. He like my son or your son.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really would like for my son to bring a black girl to the house.
What do you think that's going to happen?
Considering you said your son is mixed, so you're...
First of all, he's going to think he can date anybody. His dad is white, so he's around a lot of white ladies who he loves. His grandmother, his aunts, they're really nice to him. But
he has your side, though, too.
He loved me and my daughter to death. So I don't know. It's a toss-up at this point.
I know with my son, even though he's not that old yet, he's almost 11, his go-to, even like in VPK and everything, was white girls. That was his thing.
My
and then it became, like the white girl with blonde eyes, but then it became the exotic white girls. You know, like they're light.
They
but
have
like,
exotic ones?
Yeah.
It's not exotic. What?
Yeah, they have
white,
like green eyes and like the really
Hispanic
dark
girls?
hair. No, they're still
Those
white,
are
but
Hispanic. Those are exotic
probably
white
down
girls.
the line.
Okay.
Yeah, probably down the line. They have something a little extra in them. But now he's getting appreciation for black girls. Like the girl he tried to say was his girlfriend. She was like darker than me, had braids, thick.
Yes.
Girl. I was like, what? There's hope.
It's like a victory.
But
Isn't it crazy as a mom?
Ain't that crazy? This is ridiculous.
it is. But I think the reason they picked her is because she really, I think, showed that innocence, that virgin, that coming out, and then to get paired up with him and actually get somebody who was just known to just run through women to actually just want her.
That's the thing.
It's like that story tell kind of feel.
They don't feel that black women have innocence like that.
No.
This world does not feel like black women have that innocence. But you know why we don't? It's been taken from us.
Yeah,
Well.
we get shown. I think we're over sexualized at a young age, and I guess even in our culture, I want to say some of it is like they taking it away, and then some of it's us as well too. So,
Wait, I'm just really excited. No,
you're
get over here. Get over here. Right now.
Look at her face.
she's like, what? No.
She's like, no.
I mean, right now.
I know, right? Like we haven't seen her in what?
I have not seen her in a very long time.
Woo.
You look so pretty.
She's so cute.
I'm going to
I
cry.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to cry. And I don't cry.
Because she's a real G.
Gangster.
She's over here like, boy,
Get
it's not
out.
gonna
And she
happen.
just got her face beat. So definitely
Get out.
can't do nothing. All right, so Kyndal just walked in, and it was I wish you
beautiful
guys
moment.
It was actually some erotica going on behind the scenes, if you think about it.
Oh.
A wheel.
Yeah.
You know.
Perfect
For the sex
So-
mix.
Okay, so back to where we were at.
Where we-
But,
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
yes.
So it's on my watch list. Got
Definitely.
it.
You
But
should
season
watch
2,
it.
he's not in. Just FYI.
Oh.
What you mean?
Wait,
Yes, he opted out, even when they opted to let him like guest star on a couple of episodes.
Why?
Yeah, I guess he said he has a bunch of other things in the works. So.
I mean, he could have negotiated a higher salary.
oh no, I think
don't
I
think
seen
that was
an
the
article
case.
talking about they were offering $25,000 an episode
Oh,
just for a guest
oh
appearance.
my God, so them other projects must be amazing.
I seen that in like I forget what article it was, but he said he has other projects coming about, so I think we're really about to really see him. On a
Oh
lot
my
of
It don't
things.
resonate with his heart.
Got it.
The
Okay.
bitch too pale.
Well, they're following the books. Well, no, they're following the books. So I
So-
guess one book for every child, I think is how the
Yes.
series goes.
So
For every who?
Every child.
It
Every
does-
Bridgerton.
yeah, the series is
Oh.
about each of the
I
Bridgerton
had no idea it
siblings
was a
finding
series.
love and marriage. So
Yeah, so.
are we taking a break? You gonna be Didi?
She gonna come in on the next one.
Oh, next one. Oh, now we have a special guest. I'm excited. Don't do
She's
that.
like, no.
Here comes on. First of all, you look super cute and beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
we're
already
talking about
ready.
you.
Okay,
Come
so let's
on.
take a break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. I don't want her on it.
What's going down? It's your boy Youngc.a.u.s.e, the man that they love to hate but they shake his hand anyway. Listen, I need y'all to get yourselves directly to the Liquor Library and Wine Market, the official sponsors of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. Listen, located at 131 North Orange Avenue between Washington and Jefferson, Suite 102. Check it out now. Come get your liquor, your wines, and your spirits. You heard?
Now we're back.
Now we're back. And we have a very special guest, Kyndal.
Hi.
It's Kyndal. Did you know that? Yes,
Kyndal.
Kyndal.
Like a doll. Yeah.
I'll take that. She's cute.
Hello.
Cute or whatever.
And she is very informed about erotica. So, thank you for coming. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
glad you stopped by. Would you like some juice?
Yeah, since you can't partake in our Crown Royal
I
you
can
know.
partake in this H2O for the next 7
We
months.
get you about 7.
Yeah.
How long? Okay, so about 8 months
Yeah, it's going to be.
to be
So-
comfortable.
So can we introduce Kyndal? As most may not know, this is the better half of Cause.
The man that you love to
The
hate,
hate-
but you
hate-
shake his hand anyway.
That
Yes.
one.
That's my baby.
Yes.
This is his better half, and they are expecting. So when she walked in, we were super excited because we
A
haven't
little
seen her in
Cause.
forever.
I know.
I know, it's been so long.
Girl, this baby had me eating and sleeping.
That's
Well,
okay.
that
Sounds about
Good.
right. Yeah, that's good. You're doing good then.
Oh,
eat
that's
and
an
sleep.
angel baby.
That's fine.
For real,
She
right?
do the same thing when he comes
Yes.
out.
That is true. Okay. And is the level this thing this?
Oh, yes, for the whisperer over here.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I apologize.
The Kindle whisper. Okay, so
I like that.
so before you got here, we were talking about Bridgerton. Have you ever seen that show?
Yes, Lord Hastings, I burn for you.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
So Kyndal, I haven't seen the show, so all of this is new to me. So go ahead.
How have you not seen that show?
Because I want to give it my full attention, girl.
I mean, I like the show. I wish I would have actually came across the books first because I'm
Yeah.
a reader first. But I like the way they put it together. I like the music choices. I mean, the sex scenes were tasteful. They weren't too like overly erotic, but it was definitely like a.
It was
Okay,
truly
come on,
erotic
Netflix.
and not porn.
Yes.
Yes.
It was very erotic, not
So like
porn,
soft
which
rock,
is
soft
good.
porn type of thing.
More erotic.
Yeah.
It was classy.
Okay.
Like it was just
So I-
classier.
yeah,
Yeah,
keep
definitely.
As long as you
classier.
put classy in it, it's going to be erotic and not porn.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need the.
When you really don't have to like cover your kids' eyes, you know, it's
Oh,
more
really?
like
Yeah.
erotic. Yeah.
You know, it's so interesting that, erotica and classy go together because if you think about it, Marilyn Monroe is one of the most revered sex symbols, and I ain't never seen her nipples.
Sexual icon. And like
if you
said,
think about
always
that.
dressed.
She gave just enough to tease and leave your imagination and everything else.
I'm sure
Very
the
true.
nipples done been out.
I mean, they might have been out 1 or 2 times,
But we don't know
very
that
rare.
edition.
It's
Yeah, like
rare.
it wasn't
It's not like her pinup.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't really remember seeing her nipples.
like you
either.
never saw her
No.
dressed like slutty or
I saw her kiss a girl
Yank.
on stage.
well,
Well,
That wasn't that wasn't PG.
but by pornography standards,
Nipples.
that was
kissing
pretty
girls, it's all
pretty
the same.
mild.
pretty mild. Pretty mild.
You know.
But so Madonna would be erotica.
She was. I really loved her erotica phase
Yeah, it should
when
be
she had the
Who
little
would be
cone
porn?
bra. You remember when she did the
Absolutely.
little? I loved
That's
her.
the only Monica I mean Monica. Madonna. Monica's from Friends.
I'm thinking of Monica and Brandy, but okay.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh my
With the
God.
shoes, that's all I think about. You remember
I
they
love
did their verses
Friends.
and they had the shoes?
Oh, they did her
Lord.
so wrong. Poor baby.
So like when you think of erotica, think of seduction.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
I'm
would
good
be,
at I'm a Scorpio.
That would be okay. So you already.
I'm
understand.
erotic.
So that would be the difference.
in private.
And that's kind of Ziggy all day. That is Ziggy all day.
Yeah, like Janet would kind of, Janet Jackson, she would have been like erotic or whatever.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Whereas,
The
like,
Velvet Rope.
unfortunately, we can't put like our Megan Stallion, we can't put
No.
Cardi, none of
They're
them.
porn.
They're more
They're
soft
raunchy.
porn. Soft porn, kind of. They're a little
I don't know when you say
You say soft porn, I
that
say
little
hardcore.
dangly thing in the back of my throat. That's pretty
porn.
hardcore.
I mean, look at their performance.
I mean, saying
on the
how
rock
she
performance.
said it is erotic because she made like an artsy way of how she expressed
she's
it.
rapping.
But how they portray it,
That makes it a little
yeah,
more
they lose
porny.
the erotic part.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So who would you prefer to be right now? Would you
I like the Marilyn Monroe type of situation.
And then who?
You know, I'm gonna be just a little sluttier. Growing up, and it's so strange, and I don't know what it's wrong with me in my head, but I used to love Anna Nicole Smith. She was like an idol. She married this old ass man and got rich.
She did.
And then,
Yeah,
I don't like how she died.
and I liked how free.
I don't like how she died. Though.
I don't like how she died, but I liked
either.
how freed and how she gave no fucks and just did what she wanted to do.
I don't think she killed herself though.
Oh, she
I
definitely
mean,
didn't
not
kill
on
herself.
purpose,
Not for
but
how much money she inherited. I don't think she killed herself, but that's just my personal
I
opinion.
think she was really, really unhappy.
yeah, the drugs. I mean, you don't plan to overdose, and rest in peace to DMX.
Yeah.
And other people we know that have overdosed.
Ooh,
It's
that's
not
a
a
good
plan,
episode.
but
Winehouse
it's
is
a
a good way
sickness.
of erotic.
Oh, I loved her voice. I could just listen to
Her
her
voice
talk.
You said
Ooh.
Amy Winehouse?
Amy
Yes,
Winehouse.
her voice
I
is
fuck with
erotic.
Amy Winehouse.
They were trying to get her to go to rehab, and she would said no. She couldn't help
Some
it.
people like to do drugs. They like, no, I want, this is what I want for my life.
So what would you be?
Well, she's pregnant, so it's a little soft porn and a little hardcore, and you go outside and then you have to be a married woman.
I loved pregnancy porn when I was pregnant.
Girl,
It's a thing. I would seriously Google pregnancy sex.
Yeah, I've never watched
So that's
that.
I'm
that's
just
a
horny all the
that's a
time.
thing.
So, is that a thing?
It is
I'm
a
just
thing.
horny all the time now.
Yeah, so then because I couldn't get any, I
you're
was
pregnant.
watching it.
Okay.
I mean,
So.
no, I think it's like a matter of age. I think after like 35, you're horny.
This is
all
why
the
you've been
time.
missing.
I think
For
it must be
women.
a thing because like I've met like a lot of men that said like they just find like pregnant women gorgeous, like your glow, like when she came in, she's just stunning, like she's just
Yes.
shiny
Thank
and everything.
you. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that might be why it became a thing where they started
Really?
like recording.
But I thought it was like their pregnant woman, but it's just any pregnant woman. Like women all the time notice and see the glow
It's a
of
fetish.
another
it's any
pregnant
pregnant woman, I think, because you met a lot of dudes who'll meet a chick who like is pregnant by a guy who just is irrelevant, that's not in the picture or whatever, and like he'll get with her and raise her
will.
kid and everything. So it's like
It's a thing.
it's a glow
Yeah.
they have.
That pregnant
have a
pussy will
glow.
snatch you up now.
They got them
real quick.
snappers.
Real quick. Have you raising someone else's child?
See, there's a difference. I tried to make it sound
Period.
erotic, and she just went for it.
No, this is the Sextment. Take it there.
I'm just saying it see, Anna Nicole Smith, I just said it how I was thinking it. That was it.
I'm
That's
trying to think like who would I think that like who would I want to be? What like person?
Eartha Kitt's a good one.
Ooh,
If you go
yes.
old school.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm.
Because when you
Eartha
did
Kitt.
that purr, that made me think of her. Yeah.
Who
that
didn't
was
love her
thing.
as Catwoman? Mm.
And she said everything else on her mind. That's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was
No
always
holds barred.
tasteful. It
Yes.
was always tasteful
Yes.
still. She was never raunchy.
I'll
Like
take
you didn't
that.
know she wanted to fight you or like lick you or what?
Yeah.
You would absolutely know.
She was probably into like BDSM if you think about it. Like, come
Bondage,
here.
definitely.
Come here, Malaika.
Boomerang. Boomerang. How she was? Yeah.
Come here.
So you think she was a Scorpio?
You know, I don't know.
Maybe a Leo.
I don't know. We could,
should
I
look
mean,
it up.
we had Google is our friend.
For real. Wikipedia. That's
Yes.
right.
Hey, wiki. Sticky.
I don't know.
Eartha Kitt.
I'm a little more Janet Jackson-y.
I like Janet. She's a good
My
one.
brother used to make me be Janet Jackson, and he had to be Michael. So
Aw.
Cute.
But not that
it was
Janet, though.
hard
We need
work.
the older Janet.
I was the older Janet. Control, or call me Miss Janet Miss Jackson if you nasty. That's the Janet I had to be. Nothing. Yeah.
So Eartha Kitt was actually a Capricorn, by the way. I don't know if that's good or bad,
Okay.
but it's
Did-
something.
Did any of you guys find out that your moms were whores?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I thought I was the only
Oh,
one
yeah.
because I found out my mom was a whore at like 30. I was like, whoa.
And I don't even know if whore is the word I would use, but I think there are some situations that now as an adult, I have a better understanding of what was really happening at that moment and also how it could have happened, but now it all makes sense.
She hit all the moments from me. I just found out at the end that you're a whore.
My mom's the same.
Okay, so not like a whore. No, she was deaf. She was still the shit. But like, we don't think our moms have sex until we grew up and start having sex. So it's just when I found out she used to have sex with men other than my dad.
It all makes
A
sense
whore.
now. Oh, why are we meeting this such and such person out at this restaurant?
No, my mom's
Why
definitely.
is Uncle Donald like?
Yeah, my mom is
Spending the
she's a
night.
square.
My mom, yeah, she got married at 18, and
My dad, not so
been
much.
married 51 years. So yeah,
Aw.
That's so
That's
cute.
beautiful.
I got two.
That is
hot-
beautiful.
I can't relate.
Mama was a hot
but it is.
No,
I'm like,
it's-
hey,
girl. That's really cute. That's
Yeah.
a stable life.
yeah.
My mom was a hot girl. My daddy was a hot boy.
But when you said Janet, I thought of her "Would You Mind" song because that would be one of her good erotic songs.
Okay.
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
You have to sing it.
Yeah. Let's see.
I got it on here.
Because
I
I'm
Go ahead,
thinking
play.
about
Play
the
it.
one song.
don't know if they can hear it.
Oh wait. See, now we done got too fancy over here. That could
Okay.
be to this, but we doing too much.
Too much. You can put it on.
I'm not connected. See,
You're not connected. Cool.
don't worry about it. It'll be a clip. We're gonna
It'll
put
be
it
a
up
clip. We'll put it
during
on.
this episode.
Janet Jackson, "Would You Mind?"
Yes.
That's a good version of a song that's
erotic.
erotic.
Okay, I'm gonna
Could you-
download that, and I'm planning for Bay, and we're probably gonna get erotic.
Oh, get erotic then.
Could you imagine going to a Janet Jackson concert at this age? Like, I think I would just be horny the whole freaking concert.
But she calmed down.
But I'm saying, but like her old Janet Jackson, and I want to be this age at
Cause she used
that
to do
concert.
shit on stage, like strap niggas to beds and ride them.
That was the Velvet Rope days.
Yes.
I would have loved going to that concert.
Yeah.
I probably would have tried to jump up there like, hey, girl.
Janet, me. Which was absolutely
Absolutely.
distasteful, by the way, but
Hey,
Yeah, well, not really erotic,
Live your
but you
life.
know, she lived her life.
I mean,
That's
she's
why.
a Jackson.
wait. So really quick, I wanted to share
Okay.
this. You
Don't
know,
look at me like that. She looked at me like, wow, you really took it there.
but Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to share this really quick because we want to keep it educational and informational. So erotica, as we already know, it's kind of the good sister of porn and sexuality. You know, it's tasteful. So let's talk about the history of it. So the first form of erotica was 37,000 years ago. They drew a coochie on a wall in a cave.
okay, coochie.
You know, so the caveman was thinking about sex too. They're like, I need to see this pussy one more time. So they drew it on the wall, and that was the first form. The first naughty men's magazine was in ancient Egypt. It was 8.5 feet, a papyrus. If you guys remember what that was, back in the day, they rolled up paper and the form of paper, and it was about one of the centerfolds was an orgy of horny pharaohs.
Oh.
You know what I find interesting is that in history, like, gay sex was okay.
It was completely normal.
It was
All the
definitely,
leaders
like,
of those
Greek
days.
and European type of era.
Definitely.
It was definitely okay.
Which
They
is,
dealt with men and women.
especially
mostly
young
men.
men.
So, yeah, Greeks.
Yeah.
They love their little boy toys.
I mean, I can understand why, but
Cleopatra
you know.
would be erotica.
I love
Yes.
Okay.
Cleopatra, yeah.
She was
Art of
She was
seduction.
the whore.
Remember a couple episodes ago, I talked about her
We're trying to
sucking
make
all
it
them dicks?
erotic. You're like, no, she's just a hoe.
She
No,
sucked
she's
100
not.
dicks in a day.
Yeah, she sucked a lot
She
of
was
dicks.
a talented one.
Okay, there we go.
There we
At
go.
least,
Talented.
you know, Kim Kardashian's not. And she's famous for it. I prefer Cleopatra over Kim Kardashian.
I
Kim's
agree.
prettier though.
But if I could make a couple
She
million
has
off
better
of a
makeup.
video,
Done the
I
surgery.
probably would too.
She has better makeup than Cleopatra. Cleopatra had to like put
Cleopatra
some clay
was that
together
baby,
and
I'm
put the
sorry.
shit
And
on.
But her eyeliner was on point.
Hell,
eyeliner
I
was-
still do the Cleopatra eyeliner. So,
But
Look,
Egyptians have eyeliner on point, anyways.
but she was Egyptian. Just understand, she had way more like melanin. She was naturally probably prettier than Kim Kardashian.
Probably
Kim
prettier
Kardashian
than
gotta
how
go
they
take
depict
to
her.
the
Yeah,
tan
that could be it.
and a fake body.
technically, yes. But,
Yeah.
you know.
I have a picture of Kim Kardashian because we were supposed to talk about the Kardashian effect. So please don't think I just keep pictures of Kim Kardashian on my phone. But
Are you just ready? Okay, gotcha.
yeah,
gotcha.
I would like
ready.
for you to see the ugly Kim and then the new and improved Kim. She's
Oh,
definitely.
I thought
not
she
that
always had
attractive.
that, but okay, never mind.
No,
No.
definitely did not. Did you see the Ray J
Yeah,
video?
that's when she was doing.
seen
She
parts
was a
of it.
stylist for.
Yeah, I
Paris
wasn't that
Hilton.
entertaining.
She
No.
was ugly.
Ugly.
She was ugly. She had a big
Nose
bulbous
job
nose.
and all
I don't know if I would say ugly. Because
definitely
I hate
gonna take
to.
it there.
Okay,
I think
let's
Courtney's
not
one of
let's
the
not call her
prettiest.
ugly. She just
I
looked
thought they
funny.
were all beautiful as they
pretty.
were.
She looked
I thought,
funny.
They're so nice.
I don't like to call another woman ugly.
I don't either.
The
She's not
spirit,
ugly.
the spirit of the Kardashians is ugly.
I don't like to call women. I don't like to talk about
I don't
women.
like to put
Period.
down
But
women.
I am a very objective person, and if it's not attractive, it's not attractive, and I'm not gonna act like it is.
What I don't like is the fact that all our black men seem to be going towards the Kardashian, hence the Kardashian effect, where women now feel they have to get the fake ass, the titties, and all that to be attractive.
It's real ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So I guess a question for Erotica would be, do you
Thank you for bringing it back.
Bring your back
Malika
in.
keeping
Bring
us
your
on
back in. It's like, do like you prefer lingerie or do you prefer to be like just nude? Because that makes a difference too in erotic
Really?
form. Yeah.
Ooh,
I think it just
I'm
depends
gonna
on the
take it
situation.
nude.
I like lingerie,
yeah, because I've never really experienced with the lingerie. Or
but soon come,
Lingerie would
soon
be
come,
the
baby.
erotic part.
You gonna have all the lingerie
You get
lined
to
up.
tease and
think
you,
so?
you know,
Oh, yeah.
all of that.
I do like the lingerie, especially like if you ever have set up. Remember the birthday party and we had the lingerie
Yes.
party, and I thought that was
That
so
was cute.
nice and sexy. Like we got to put on our little nighties and some heels and feel sexual, but not be sexual.
just feel good about yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's something about how lace feels on your skin and different things like that. It has like a texture that, because we're using the word erotic, that's what we're talking about. It has that, whereas just being nude doesn't have. And so that would be the difference in why you picked Janet, or we said Eartha Kitt or Marilyn Monroe versus the women today that are portrayed. They're more so just showing everything.
It's right. It's more
Yeah.
raunchy. Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing left.
Unless
to
you
the
do like the
imagination.
body video. I love when she kind of had like that whole S&M kind of
I
get
didn't
up.
see
She
Yes.
did in the body video.
That was probably the best look
With her
of the whole
like,
video.
yeah, that was
Really?
the best.
Yes.
That was-
I don't
she was
even know
fully
the video.
clothed,
I
but she
haven't
got
seen
like
it.
the mask on.
It was
and
like
all that. It was
the-
dope.
It was
Okay.
all black,
You
right?
gotta
She had
pull
the
the
long
video and
ponytail.
show it to
Yeah,
us.
with the bondage and all of
Yes.
that.
You gotta pull it up now.
I gotta pull it up. Okay.
So just off the top, seeing as women like the way lace feels, do men really like the feel of silk boxers? Because I feel like that's the only thing I can give on Valentine's
How
Day.
do men feel about lingerie? Because I've heard men who say they like it, and I heard men who say I don't give a
So
fuck
since
about that.
Kaz isn't here, what do you think he prefers?
No
That
lingerie. I really don't care for lingerie. Really don't care to put on something that's coming right off.
Get to it.
Get to it. Ba-dum-tsh.
What about on special occasions?
Special occasions, I have done. I have put on a
Oh,
little,
okay,
Yeah.
yes.
but
That was like a hot
something
look.
that's like that all the time and putting on
You
heels.
agree? That was like her
Yes,
best look.
Yeah,
in
that
the
was the best
video.
look of the video. Yes, ma'am. She did
And she
that.
was actually clothed, but it was a better look than when she really don't have on
Just be
clothes.
bouncing.
Yeah, just be
All that
bouncing.
stuff.
Look really good.
I know. You do
So
like
that
the
would be
men.
a kind of difference
That's
too.
erotic.
That's erotic.
See, I
Okay.
wouldn't want to wear that.
You
I
would
don't want.
wear-
I don't want to wear all the lace and the girl. I'm not really
Some
girly.
thongs and a bra.
You're
will
not
get
at
the
all.
So
job
you're not
done.
girly, but that
Yeah.
works right there. So
Yes.
it's still the same
Yeah.
effect.
The
And then,
the
you know,
leather, the
illusion,
chains.
yes.
And then she's kind of aggressive too, so I'm pretty sure that yes, you, hunty, talking about you. So I could see that being your type of outfit.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So the fishnet, whole bodysuit, and all of that type of stuff.
Yes.
More your
Oh,
thing.
remember Halloween a couple years ago? I dressed up as the Punisher, but it was like cute little garters and yes.
and
And I had the little boots. Girl,
Where were you
yes.
last Halloween? Did
Last
you dress
Halloween?
Up, did you dress up last Halloween?
Not last Halloween.
Okay.
Not
last Halloween.
Can we
didn't
all
do
dress
anything, I
up
don't
this
think.
Halloween? Last
Can
Halloween,
we?
I didn't do shit.
Ziggy.
This Halloween, I'm doing whatever y'all tell me to do. I'm doing it.
I was a
Hey.
minion.
You're a
what?
minion?
I was a minion.
I love minions.
Aw,
I can wear like the little
cute.
tight overalls and
That's
like the yellow
cute.
little Scully. I already had the black glasses. I was a little
Oh.
minion.
I love me.
I always feel like
I wanna do
Halloween is
Harley
last
Quinn
minute.
though for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we do Harley Quinn, we could do like a super girl type like theme. Eartha Kitt, you're a Catwoman, and you got the shape for it too, girl.
Nobody cares about Eartha Kitt.
What do
in
you mean?
You just said
2021.
Catwoman.
What
They
do you
like
mean,
Catwoman always.
Catwoman?
Well, just Catwoman.
Yeah,
Yeah, just be Catwoman.
Okay, because everybody gonna think about the Halle Berry Catwoman, not Eartha Kitt.
Well, she got it from her though.
Yeah.
She did.
I mean,
And
I agree.
Halle
but-
Berry's version.
Okay, I've seen neither. Okay,
Ziggy.
don't leave me alone.
You didn't even see Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman either? None of them?
That was
The
a good
only
version.
Catwoman I remember is Halle Berry, but I never watched the whole movie. I just remember scenes.
You know whose like bodysuit I like?
Who?
Chick who did Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman, I think it was.
It
Yeah,
was
that was
Uma
a good one.
Thurman.
Her outfit
Yes.
was dope for
It
Poison
was?
Ivy. That
Okay.
green. Like,
So what
yeah,
theme are we gonna have? So
She said super.
It's the superheroes.
Girls.
superheroes.
Yeah, superheroes.
Okay.
Females.
And we could go out and just whoop ass everywhere downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be home
fine.
rooting you on.
Oh, bendito.
Oh.
Well,
I thought this was a cute theme. We could do that too because I feel like I'm a superhero anyway.
yeah, which
But
one?
like, what if it was like just a whole team of like bad bitches? Like, what if we were a football
That's us
team?
on that. What you mean? That's an everyday thing.
But what if we were like a football team? Like we were a football team. We had the like the things underneath
Ooh.
our eyes and the helmets and then the big shoulders and
Are
like
you gonna do like the
boy
female
shorts.
league with the like the lingerie football league?
Ooh, what does it look like?
They literally have what you said, like the eye makeup, the shoulder pads, the gear, but they're
Well, there you
literally
go.
in cute little boy shorts and like lacy bras.
Well, there you go.
And then
like
the knee-high
cleats and the
socks,
knee-high
yeah.
socks.
There you go. That's
We could do
exactly
that.
what I mean. I thought that would be cute, but
That's cute.
right.
So look out for us come Halloween here downtown.
So
Orlando.
maybe we should maybe we should do a little Halloween party.
I think so. The world is
Themed
open.
around that, yeah.
Yeah.
Won't be locked down by then. Well,
Right.
Florida was never locked down, but you know.
Never.
You know what?
We were never locked down.
Florida be like, what? Y'all just got out, like, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, let's not
Corona
talk about
who?
that. Ooh.
So you weren't here for the first half. Do you have an erotic book that you like to read?
I've read a lot, actually, so I don't
What
have a
stands out?
favorite.
Well, name one.
What
Or
stands
author.
out?
Let me name the.
What would you read again?
See, she got them in her phone, so she's an avid reader. See, when you can pull them up like that.
See, so Kendall, mine
Okay.
was 50 Shades.
All
50
three.
Shades. Okay.
Malika's was.
Maya?
Marty Anderson, her series on like the discipline and things like that.
Okay, so the last series that I read, it was by Ava Mason. So it's like a reverse harem type deal. So instead of the male being the main character and having multiple women, the main character is a woman and she has multiple men.
Ooh.
So I just thought that was interesting because it gave her like the position of power. The men in the book worshipped her. So it was like,
Is it like a dominatrix? Is that what
it's not
kind of-
dominatrix.
It's
It was
not?
like a. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one title. It's
Okay.
called Elizabeth and Her Dragons. So it's kind of, I like sci-fi stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
So, but girl, like, she had, I want to say 5 partners, and some of the partners went both ways. So she would have experiences with 2 partners, and then there's one partner who was super, super aggressive. He only wanted her to himself, but in the end, they all had to share her.
So a quick question: was she white or black?
This character was white,
No, that
but there's
lady was
another
white.
series that I read where it was a black character. That was the main character.
I think more whites write erotica
I think so too.
in general.
That's from
But you were talking about history on
Well,
erotica. So a good book is always The Art of Seduction by Robert
I've read
Greene.
that.
And it will take you through a historical context of different women throughout history that use seduction to get into power.
That is a Scorpio.
So that's a way of not really understanding
I am
erotica.
an erotic book.
Says the Scorpio.
Says the Scorpio over here.
No, I'm saying because I read that book because it is a self-help book.
It is a self-help book.
So
like
I've
the
read
Laws
that.
of Power, yeah.
And Laws of Power and
Yeah,
the
same author.
Human Nature. Yes. I
Yes.
love Robert Greene.
See, we found something that
Okay,
Ziggy
but-
could relate to.
There we go. Now, really quick. Now, how does that affect your significant other? Like reading these books. What do you think that effect that has on your relationship?
I really don't think it has that much.
You don't
effect.
do the stuff in the books on the significant other?
I mean, I've been doing that stuff.
Okay.
This is for me. This is, I tell him sometimes I just want to be in my room by myself, read a book. I want to be in my own
Leave me the fuck
this
alone.
world. Pretty much. And he knows, he understands. But as far as the freaky shit, girl, we've been doing that. Okay. But
She's pregnant.
Hello. Definitely doing something.
and he was mentioning like why they don't read. I don't know why they don't, but you know, they are visual creatures. So I think if they took the time to read and could
They would
follow
enjoy
the
it.
plot,
And
see
use their
that in mind
imagination.
and use their imagination, I think they would enjoy it.
But they use their imagination without the books. daily. Men are just imagining.
Could you imagine? They look at you and they're like, "Ooh, I can see."
They didn't
I can
thought
see
about
through
it.
the clothes.
Yeah.
So would your partner care if you read the book?
Read erotica? Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that my partner would care at all. He would actually probably enjoy it. He'd be like, "What you read today? You want to try that?"
Try it on me.
And I would probably be like, "Yes," because I'm a Scorpio.
And why not, right?
And she uses her sexuality to rule the world, as we've determined.
Just
As all, I think as all
in a
women
very subtle way. Yeah, because I come off as being like, because you guys call me square all the time.
I took that back.
You did.
I
You
did.
I'm so far from square. I'm
Yeah,
just
you came
not.
out your shell today.
I'm not
Just see
hyper.
2 episodes ago.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
"Oh, you so nasty" episode.
I'm not like hyper.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's rules and
Oh,
regulations.
you didn't see that one, Kyndal? Never mind. Don't
But
see.
yeah.
Don't watch it.
But I don't think men really read erotica because they have a form of erotica that they've had for years. Like when Playboy came out, that's technically erotica. That's not porn, not the actual magazine. That's when you see women depicted in an art form in a magazine, it's erotica. When you see pinups,
Yeah.
it's erotica. When you see boudoir pictures, it's erotica.
A burlesque show.
So you
Burlesque show
mean-
is
Yes.
erotica.
So like if they had a magazine that were guys that were just barely dressed and kind of nude, that would be erotica for women.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
feel
in a
like
way, but it's.
I've seen them and they did not appeal to me
Yeah.
personally.
I think for me, men in erotica is like really when you see a man like really dressed and suited and just clean. It's like
Yeah.
that to me is more
Like Sam
sexy
Tatiana.
than just seeing him like maybe in some boxers.
I agree.
guess.
It's completely different for men and for women.
Even if he has the physique and shredded, that's nice to see all oiled up. But to see it all like suited and 3-pieced and just, I don't know, something
He
about
looks
that.
stable.
And I want the opposite. I want the hoodie and I want the gray sweatpants.
I like that look too.
I love
you like the gray
love
but
gray
not everybody
sweatpants.
can pull off gray sweatpants.
I
But the
love
ones that
all
can.
The black on black. Wait, this is so funny. So I had a conversation with Bay the other day, and he was like, because I posted a picture of me like on a yacht, right, and one of my cheeks was hanging out. He was like, yeah. So like, he was like, yeah, you might post a picture of me in some sweatpants. I was like, whoa.
Slow
not
down
gonna
now,
make that
buddy.
mistake.
Take it easy.
Slow down.
Not that time. It's not that time.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Isn't it funny how as women now we understand what men go through? Because we'd be like, I'm like, where you going, baby? We're not going anywhere with them pants.
Right.
Okay, try again.
No, we're
With
not.
gray sweatpants? No. The answer is no. Put on some khakis or something. I don't know. I'll post a picture of that.
Okay, so I think we're gonna take a break, you guys, because now we done got all hot and heavy.
Like we do on
Whew.
Cocktails
So
and Intellect.
let's go, P. Diddy,
We
calm
shall
down.
be back.
and I'm gonna think about gray sweatpants.
Okay, and we are back. Shereen took her P. Diddy.
Yes,
She's
did.
back. She's empty. And we are going to hear a little bit of erotica from Kyndal.
yes.
Let's hear it.
My heart is beating in time with the pulsing need in my sex as I root through the box for lacy bits I seek. Christian is always seductive, sensual, but today he's gone out of his way to tease and hike up my desire. I ravenously ready.
Ooh, ravenously.
See?
For a moment, I wonder what to do about the panties. Christian's
take 'em off.
fingers tore right through them under the dinner table. There's no point in keeping them on. I make a mental note to always buy 2 pairs of panties with every set of lingerie I purchase as I hook my thumbs underneath and slip them off. I reach for the beautiful bra, giggling to myself, such a waste. I probably won't keep it on for very long. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
I fasten the garter around my hips, and as I bend to slip the silk stocking over my toes, I catch sight of the perfect red hand shape on my rump and the floor-to-ceiling mirrors of the closet doors behind the bed. The image darts straight to my core, and again, I have to bite my lip to stop my impatient moan from escaping. A hot flush races over my skin, almost matching the hot pink of the handprint. This girl was just in the mirror like,
She loved how she got spanked.
ooh. Just as my fumbling, hurried fingers clip the last slide in place, and I run my hands from my ankle along my leg to smooth the stocking, I feel Christian's presence behind me. From my vantage point, I can only see his sexy, naked feet peeking from beneath the black tuxedo slacks. I blush deeper, thinking of the view he must have of me, pantyless and bent over like this.
And no ass. Because in that movie, she did have none.
But that's why it's left up to your imagination.
Right.
In the
And
book,
the
that's why
it
the
could
book
be
is
whoever
better.
you
That's why
want
the
it to
book
be.
is
better.
That's
Exactly.
why the book is better.
Ooh, child.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
Christian.
great reading. Thank you, Kendall.
So you can kind of see the difference on how that wasn't porn. It was
Yeah.
Right.
It was tasteful. It was.
It was like
It led you
teasing,
in. It teased you. It created the artsy feel.
and you let your imagination.
Yeah, your
do the rest.
imagination.
Okay.
And it's like you knew that they were getting nasty, but it didn't feel dirty.
Yeah.
Right. Building up to the moment.
Yeah.
It felt classy.
It did.
Okay.
A nice, classy,
More
pantyless.
erotica.
Pantyless.
Pantyless. I like that word. Pantyless.
Okay.
She did
So
make panties sound good. How
She
how
really
read
did.
it. Yeah, she did.
She really did.
She
Oh,
did.
thank you. I'm gonna have to reread.
you
this
definitely have
series.
like a radio voice or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I like
Yeah.
how you read that. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so
I'm still stuck watching Kendall. I'm stuck.
Kendall,
Story
and tell
time
the
with
people where they
Kendall.
can find you.
Where they can find me?
Yes.
You can find me on.
At Cause, who's not here, Cause house.
House. Yeah. his
That
house.
Cause. Who's not here.
I love it.
Oh my God! Yep,
That's
that's where you can find me.
Yeah, don't slide into her DMs. No.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can. You
never
can find me with my man. I don't be on social media, so if you see me out, you see me out. Hey y'all. No, but seriously. What is it? Dimples. 86 on Instagram,
I'm so tired.
but the E is a 3. He said at Cause house. Okay.
Watch Cause block that out on the editing.
You gonna keep that in there.
Yo, y'all ain't gonna be sliding up in my woman DM, okay? Yo,
She is spoken for. So.
Oh,
Yo,
goodness gracious.
son.
Oh my
A
goodness.
mess. A whole mess.
Oh my
Look.
God. And Malaika, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at angelic_enchantress34.
Come on, Enchantress.
Hello.
I like that. See,
She
it's
know a lot of big
erotica
Right?
too. Ooh, she finna enchant somebody.
Right? Okay. And
That was beautiful.
you know me, I'm your girl Ziggy, and you know Shereen, she is our sexologist.
Hello,
and this
hello.
episode is brought to you by all of her research. So.
All of it.
I just wanted to classy up the sex a little bit. That was it.
Every once in a while, we can do that. Thank you guys for coming. This has been Cocktails and Intellect. Go, please like, subscribe, follow, and share.
Please,
We
and
love you.
And tag your
Definitely
friends.
share, tag.
Please
Yeah.
share.
Tag,
We want to
please.
keep bringing you all this informative, this entertainment. Everything we do is for your entertainment. So if you want to see more of it, please like it so that YouTube
absolutely.
can understand the algorithm and they can put more of it in there.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all.
All right.
And we out.
Thank you for having me.
We out.
Thank you.